Kevin has already demonstrated outstanding leadership as he seamlessly entered an institution that was in the midst of great change on nearly every front. As a veteran of the education environment, yet new to higher education, Kevin has amazingly hit the ground running in terms of assessing our strengths, building upon them, and establishing a vision that will take this institution to new heights.
When you accepted the position as president of the college, you acquired a team of conscientious, dedicated, student-centered faculty. Collectively, the full-time faculty at Southern State has nearly 900 years of experience in higher academic education, as well as a commitment to academic integrity. It is our hope that as president, you will take full advantage of the wealth of resources at your disposal. Know also that your efforts to improve the quality of education at Southern State will be met with the good faith support of the faculty.
It is my pleasure to thank him for meeting with the student government for a lengthy period of time during his busy day. We were able to discuss affairs across Southern State community college campuses and concerns that we had, as well as the achievements that we celebrate.
Dr. Boys, it is my pleasure to welcome you and your family to Southern State Community College on behalf of the Foundation. The history of the Foundation is a rather short history, but nonetheless it is a strong one. And with your guidance and leadership, we look forward to making that history an even stronger one. You will find the Foundation board full of insightful minds, and we look forward to beginning to work with you, or for you to work with us so that you can assist in helping students to attain their higher education degrees.
As Chairman of the Board of Trustees, to officially welcome you and to convey our pleasure in your accepting the responsibility to lead Southern State Community College through its next stage of growth, development, and service. This medallion is a symbol of the authority being entrusted to you, and as the college's new leader, the medallion features the college seal and is designed to be worn at graduation as part of the President's regalia. Would you step forward, please? Let's put this slide. You don't have to.
I received a number of congratulations cards when I first was named as the president. And one of the cards really spoke to me because in the written comments, the card said, "It's like everything up to this point has been preparing you for this role." And that's exactly what it's like. Beginning with my own teachers in K-12 education, that I can think specifically of a second grade teacher who made me feel like I could be a leader. I think about an English teacher I had in high school who taught me well enough to write, probably got me through my bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degree. Thank you, Tom Grayler. My professors certainly along the way that provided the academic background to strengthen my leadership capability. My fellow superintendents in the K-12 arena, a number of them are here today, and when you have a leadership position, you need friends. You need colleagues because sometimes it's lonely at that top position, so to be able to have a phone to pick up to talk to a colleague is so important, and a number of those folks are here today. So I thank you especially for making the trip from wherever you came from to attend this afternoon. I certainly have to thank the Loveland Board of Education and Dr. Catherine Lorenz. Kathy, if you could raise your hand. Her husband Dick have joined us this afternoon. I was in a very similar place 8 years ago on a Sunday afternoon, and the Loveland community was welcoming me to that position to be the chief executive officer and the superintendent of that school district. And in that place, I acquired significant experience that prepared me to take on this new role as college president. Leadership is largely leadership. And what I have found just in the first 4 months is that it just takes those skills of working with people, keeping centered on those things that are important, and that first thing to keep in mind is it's always about the students. Always. Of course, I have to thank my family. My wife, Diane, hiding over there in the corner. My daughter, Caitlin. And my son, Christopher, who, by the way, woke up ill in the middle of the night, so was unable to join us today. I couldn't even begin to think about having a job like this without their support. The many evenings when Dad is not home for dinner and the other things that maybe take me away from family time, I could certainly not do it without them. So I thank them for their patience and forbearance, and I couldn't do it without them. I owe so much. My father was able to join us today, Clyde Allen Boys. My mother's health prevented her from attending tonight, but I hope that the college benefits from about 10% of the patient genes that I may have gotten from my father, about 5% of the wisdom, and about 2% of the ability to solve a practical problem. If I just bring that much from my father, the college will be served quite well. So thank you, Dad, for coming this afternoon and being a part of this. So you heard someone talk about the vision that I have for the college. It's really pretty simple. It's the same vision that I had in Loveland Schools when I was superintendent, the same vision I had really as a classroom teacher. I want this place to be a great place to work. I want this place to be a great place to be a student and to learn. And I want to do our level best to make this, to be a part of making this 5-county region a great place to live and to raise families. And that's what we're going to continue to do at Southern State Community College. I have developed a very quick passion for the work we do at Southern State. It was reinforced recently by a young lady. We had an event here at the Central Campus one day, an opportunity for me to meet students. This student introduced herself, and I asked her where she went to high school. She told me, and I knew that superintendent. So I said, did you know Mr. So-and-so? Oh yeah, I knew him. He probably knew me too. He might not tell you the best things about me. I was a little bit of a handful as a high school student. So as a matter of fact, I ended up dropping out of high school, and I was pregnant and wasn't able to finish high school. But I came here to Southern State, and I enrolled in the adult basic literacy program, and I got my GED. And I'm enrolled now in the associate degree program for law enforcement. That's what we do here every day of the week at Southern State. And I am just so privileged and humbled to be a part, and will do my very best to lead this institution forward.